It was a crisp autumn morning in the small town of Maplewood. The leaves had turned fiery shades of red and gold, and the air smelled faintly of wood smoke. Ethan, a 14-year-old boy, sat on the edge of the worn wooden bridge that crossed the town creek. His sketchbook lay open on his lap, filled with hurried, messy drawings of the water and trees. Ethan loved to draw, but lately, he felt like he was losing his spark. School had become overwhelming. His father worked long hours at the factory, and his mother had 2 jobs to make ends meet. His grades were slipping, and he couldn't shake the feeling that everyone else in his art class was far ahead of him. One day, while Ethan was sketching by the creek, an elderly man appeared. His hair was white, and his eyes sparkled behind round glasses. He carried a small wooden box and set it down beside him. "Mind if I sit?" the man asked. Ethan nodded, unsure what to say. "I'm Mr. Carter," the man said. "I used to be an artist too, long ago. Mind showing me what you're working on?" Ethan hesitated, but eventually handed over his sketchbook. Mr. Carter flipped through the pages slowly, nodding occasionally. "These are good," he said finally. "You've got talent, Ethan. But talent isn't enough. You have to work for it, day after day, even when it's hard." Ethan sighed. "I try, but I feel like I'm just not good enough. Everyone else is better." Mr. Carter smiled gently. "Let me tell you a story. When I was your age, I thought I'd never get better. I wanted to give up 1,000 times. But I didn't. I kept practicing, kept learning from my mistakes, and slowly, I improved. Talent is a start, but effort is what carries you forward." Ethan looked down at his sketches. Maybe he had been too hard on himself. Over the next few weeks, Ethan began to follow Mr. Carter's advice. He dedicated 30 minutes every morning to drawing before school, and another 30 minutes after finishing his homework. He stopped comparing himself to others, and focused on improving his own skills. One afternoon, Ethan noticed a flyer at school. Maplewood Community Art Contest, open to ages 12 to 18. The prize was a small scholarship and an exhibition at the town gallery. Ethan felt a spark of excitement, but also fear. What if he entered and didn't win? He hesitated, but then he remembered Mr. Carter's words. Effort carries you forward. He decided to enter, not for the prize, but to challenge himself. For the next month, he worked tirelessly on his piece. It was a painting of the town bridge at sunset, the golden light reflecting on the water, the autumn leaves framing the scene. He poured every bit of emotion and effort into it. The day of the contest arrived. Ethan nervously carried his painting to the gallery. The room was filled with art from other kids, all impressive in their own ways. When the judges walked around, Ethan felt his heart pounding. He tried to focus, breathing deeply, remembering the hours he had spent creating his painting. Finally, the announcement came. Ethan's name wasn't called for first place, but he received the Most Improved Artistry Award, along with a small scholarship. He was thrilled. It wasn't first place, but it was recognition for all his hard work. After the contest, Ethan found Mr. Carter waiting outside the gallery. "You did it," Mr. Carter said, smiling. "See what effort and persistence can do." Ethan grinned. "Yeah. I guess I just needed to believe in myself and keep going." From that day forward, Ethan continued to draw every day. He learned that progress wasn't always about instant success, but about consistent effort and the courage to keep trying, even when things seemed tough. Through his dedication, He not only improved his skills, but also gained confidence, patience, and the joy of accomplishing something through hard work. And that is how Ethan discovered that effort, perseverance, and believing in yours